Most people have heard the saying, breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and while that may be true, what you eat for breakfast matters just as much as whether you eat it at all. Some foods might seem harmless or even healthy, but can actually set you up for a day of sluggishness, blood sugar crashes, or long-term health risks. For seniors, the wrong breakfast choices can contribute to problems like inflammation, heart disease, or energy slumps that make it harder to stay active and alert. The good news is that avoiding a few common breakfast mistakes can make all the difference in how you feel both now and in the years to come. In this video, we'll go over 4 foods that elderly people should never eat for breakfast. These are the types of foods that might taste good in the moment, but can lead to digestive issues, blood sugar spikes, and even chronic health concerns. Knowing what to avoid and what to replace them with can help you maintain steady energy, protect your heart, and feel your best throughout the day. Stay with me until the end because small changes in your morning routine could lead to major improvements in your overall well-being. Now, let's get started. Number 1. Sugary cereals and pastries. Let's begin with something that might seem familiar, almost like an old friend. The allure of a quick bowl of sugary cereal or a warm, flaky pastry. I know many of us grew up thinking that these treats provided a burst of energy and comfort on busy mornings. However, as we age, our bodies respond differently. What once was a harmless habit in our youth can set us up for blood sugar spikes, energy crashes, and longer-term health issues. Consider the story of Richard, a 68-year-old gentleman I once met at a community breakfast club. For years, Richard relied on a bowl of cereal that boasted of being heart-healthy and packed with whole grains. Yet by mid-morning, he often felt drained, his energy sapped by the roller coaster of sugar highs and lows. He wasn't alone. Statistics show that many seniors who consume high-sugar cereals experience similar patterns of fatigue and irritability. Research has indicated that even cereals marketed as healthy can conceal a considerable amount of added sugar. In some cases, these cereals can contain more sugar than a standard candy bar, leading to a rapid spike in blood glucose levels that forces the body to release insulin in an attempt to balance things out. This spike and the subsequent crash can leave you feeling exhausted and vulnerable to unhealthy snacking. Similarly, breakfast pastries, those delightful donuts, danishes, and muffins, offer a fleeting pleasure. Their soft textures and sweet taste can be comforting, but underneath that pleasant exterior, these items are often loaded with refined flours, trans fats, and excessive sugars. The result? A mid-morning slump that makes you long for another cup of coffee just to stay awake. Now, here's where gentle wisdom can come in. Many life lessons from the elderly teach us that a small shift in our morning routine can create ripples of positive change. Instead of reaching for a sugary cereal or that tempting pastry, why not try a hearty bowl of plain oatmeal topped with some nuts and berries? It's a breakfast that slowly releases energy over the day, or you might opt for a serving of Greek yogurt sprinkled with seeds, a meal rich in protein and fiber that sustains you longer. Think back to your earliest breakfast memories. Was there a time when a simple bowl of oatmeal or a piece of fresh fruit made you feel especially cared for? What textures, smells, or tastes do you associate with these nurturing moments? Number 2, processed meats, bacon, sausage, ham. Now, let's talk about a more traditional element many of us have enjoyed over the decades: the savory charm of processed meats. Bacon, sausage, and ham have long adorned our breakfast tables, filling our mornings with rich, smoky flavors and a satisfying sense of familiarity. Many of us might recall the delicious aroma of sizzling bacon on a cool morning, or the comforting sound of eggs and ham cooking on the stove. Take the story of Elaine, a graceful 72-year-old with a kind smile and a wealth of experience. Elaine always started her day with a few slices of bacon and eggs, believing she was indulging in a protein-packed breakfast. Over time, however, she began to notice that these choices left her with high blood pressure and a feeling of bloating. It wasn't until a warm-hearted visit from her doctor and a reminder of some of those cherished life lessons from the elderly that she realized the impact her breakfast was having on her health. With some thoughtful changes, Elaine swapped those processed meats for leaner, nourishing options such as eggs paired with avocado and smoked salmon on whole grain toast. The transformation was remarkable. She felt more energized, her digestion improved, and her blood pressure became more manageable. The harsh truth about processed meats lies in their high sodium and preservative content. A single serving of bacon or sausage can contain more than half of the recommended daily sodium for seniors, which, over time, not only strains the heart but also increases the risk of stroke and other cardiovascular complications. The nitrates and nitrites used to preserve these meats have been linked to inflammation and even an increased risk of certain cancers when consumed in large quantities. Yet, the change isn't about deprivation, it's about embracing a new kind of comfort, one that nourishes you from the inside out. If you love the savory taste of a hearty breakfast, consider alternatives that allow you to savor flavor without jeopardizing your health. Imagine the delight of eggs scrambled with fresh vegetables, or a tofu scramble seasoned with your favorite herbs. For those special moments when you're craving a slice of that familiar bacon flavor, leaner, nitrate-free turkey bacon or plant-based options can be a wonderful substitute. If you're still here, thank you for sharing this quiet moment with me. If today's message touched something true in your life, just comment number 2 so I know you're here. And if you haven't yet, I'd love for you to subscribe and tap the bell so you won't miss what's next. This channel is a gentle space where experience matters, kindness is shared, and growing older means something. I'm truly grateful you're here. Number 3, flavored yogurts and fruit juices. Now let's gently examine another familiar breakfast option, flavored yogurts and fruit juices. These choices are often embraced by those who believe they're making a healthful start to the day, as they come naturally packaged with probiotics and a dash of sweetness. However, as many of us have learned over the years, often through the life lessons from the elderly, what seems wholesome can sometimes hide hidden sugars and artificial additives. Consider Margaret, a vibrant 74-year-old who always enjoyed a refreshing glass of orange juice every morning. Flavored yogurts fall into a similar trap. While they're marketed as delicious and nutritious, many such yogurts contain added sugars that can rival the sweetness of a dessert. Just one serving might have as much sugar as a small can of soda, making it far less ideal for sustaining energy levels throughout your morning. But there's a beautiful, simple fix. Instead of flavored yogurts, try choosing plain Greek yogurt, a versatile and protein-rich option, and add your own fresh fruit or a touch of natural honey for that hint of sweetness. The creamy texture of Greek yogurt, combined with the natural tartness of berries or the crispness of chopped apples, offers a delightful balance that's both comforting and energizing. And when it comes to fruit juices, nothing beats the wholesome goodness of biting into a piece of whole fruit. A crisp apple or a juicy orange not only provides natural vitamins and fiber, but also connects you with nature in a very real, very satisfying way. Think about the breakfasts you enjoyed as a child or in your younger years. Were there any particular fruits or yogurts that made you feel especially connected to nature or your family's traditions? What flavors remind you of the gentle care that went into preparing breakfast back then? Number 4, white bread and highly refined carbohydrates. For many people, breakfast just doesn't feel complete without toast, a bagel, or a biscuit. While they may seem harmless, these refined carbohydrates offer little nutritional value and can contribute to serious health issues over time. Unlike whole grains, which take longer to digest and provide steady energy, refined carbs break down quickly into sugar, causing insulin levels to spike. Over time, this can increase the risk of diabetes, heart disease, and cognitive decline. Many seniors don't realize that eating white bread for breakfast can leave them feeling tired and hungry again just a couple of hours later, which often leads to unhealthy snacking and weight gain. Consider the case of 71-year-old Robert. Every morning he started his day with 2 slices of white toast. One of the biggest concerns with white bread and refined carbs is their impact on blood sugar and inflammation. Diets high in refined carbs have been linked to increased inflammation in the body, a major contributor to conditions like arthritis, heart disease, and even Alzheimer's disease. For seniors looking to maintain good health, it's essential to limit refined grains and replace them with fiber-rich alternatives. Instead of white bread, bagels, or sugary breakfast pastries, opt for whole grain options like sprouted bread, oatmeal, or whole wheat toast. Adding a healthy fat like avocado or almond butter can further support brain function and heart health. If you're still here, thank you for sharing this quiet moment with me. If today's message touched something true in your life, just comment number 4 so I know you're here. And if you haven't yet, I'd love for you to subscribe and tap the bell so you won't miss what's next. This channel is a gentle space where experience matters, kindness is shared, and growing older means something. I'm truly grateful you're here. Final thoughts. Your breakfast is more than just the first meal of the day. It's the foundation for how you feel, how you move through your day, and how your body processes everything you enjoy. Over the years, you may have learned that what you eat in the morning can either give you the energy to shine or leave you feeling tired and unsteady. By making a few thoughtful adjustments, steering clear of sugary cereals and pastries, processed meats, overly sweet yogurts and fruit juices, and white bread or refined carbohydrates, you can protect your energy levels, support a healthy heart, and nurture your overall well-being. The wonderful news is that even small changes can have a big, lasting impact. For instance, swapping out that sugary cereal for a bowl of whole grain oatmeal topped with fresh fruit or a sprinkle of nut. If you've been following your usual breakfast routine for many years, know that it's never too late to try something new. Change is always possible, and your body will thank you for the care you give it. What resonated with you the most today? Which of these insights feels the most important for your own health and well-being? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Share one thing you learned today and let us know how you plan to embrace these changes in your life. Your experiences and reflections are so important, and every story you share gives all of us new strength and motivation. If you found these ideas helpful, please consider liking, subscribing, and sharing with a friend who might also enjoy a thoughtful start to their day. Your support means the world, and it helps us continue creating content that informs and inspires. I'd like to leave you with a timeless piece of wisdom to warm your heart and guide you on your journey. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. May you find joy in every small positive change you make. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to connecting with you again in the next video.